Hey, happy day 40 of our BP challenge, or my BP challenge, my blood pressure challenge. Now, this is an exciting week for me and an exciting segment. Question is, what's next? What is next? What is the next most important thing for me to do to move forward to achieve my goal? What is the next thing that I need to do and I want to do in order to get me the results I want? And in 90 days, we don't have that much time. It seems like a long time when you first get started, but we're already almost halfway through. So what is the next thing I need to do, or that you need to do, to move you toward your goal? We've already done a couple iterations on this. We've talked about mindset and how important that is, and beliefs to us achieving our goal. And as much as we like to avoid that, if we don't do that first, if we don't get that straight first, nothing else happens. So as you'll see, as we're going through these different blocks, because we're going to have different blocks throughout this challenge, I'm teaching you the process and the overall process within the process of the 90 days so that you get it ingrained in your understanding, and you can do it like I do over and over again for absolutely anything that you want. So today, let's start one of my most important yet dreaded topics, and that is the topic of nutrition. And why is nutrition important, and why do we even want to talk about it? Well, the first thing we're going to do, and your assignment for today, is to write down in your journal, in your little journal like I do, absolutely every belief you have about food and nutrition. Everything you've been told, everything you've heard, and you'll just summarize it, but write it down, because it will trigger all the kinds of things that you don't even know that you're thinking about and feeling about and believing about food and nutrition and what we eat. Today's challenge is to write all of those things down. Why is it important to write all those things down? Because what you're going to find as you look at that list is you're going to see all kinds of things. Number one, that you don't even know that you're actually believing down underneath. We're not believing this consciously. Hey, we all know that eating a ton of processed food, eating out fast food all the time is going to pack on the pounds, right? I mean, there's enough evidence in both our personal experiences and in experiences of other people that we know and see and love and care about to know that that's how it's going to happen. And there's reasons for that. You know, we don't have any control over the calories, and we don't have any control over what's put in those foods and how they're prepared. And when you don't have control over that, guess what? You don't know how to, your body doesn't know how to react to those things. So today, write down all of the beliefs that you have about food and nutrition. And then we're going to dive deeply into that over the next 10 days. I want to do full disclosure. I am pre-recording this. I'm on a cruise ship right now, and for the next 8 days. So I'm pre-recording these, but I will actually be doing these same things right along with you as I'm on the cruise ship. Now, there's a lot of food and a lot of nutrition and a lot of choices on a cruise ship. So I think this is actually the perfect thing for me personally to be experiencing in my 90-day challenge during this part of the challenge. Whatever it is, whatever your next thing is, your next action item, the first step we're going to do is write down what are all of your beliefs about that thing. So for me, all of my beliefs around food and eating and nutrition and the impact it has on weight loss. Because guess what? To lower my blood pressure, I know based on my research that I need to drop a few pounds, especially pounds around the middle, pounds around my waist, those stress pounds that hop on all of us men and women as we age. And I don't know if you've noticed or not, but the younger population is packing on the pounds around their middle too. What are the reasons for that? Stress. How much stress are kids under nowadays? Amazing, incredibly not a good thing, right? So today, write down all the beliefs you have around the next thing that you're doing for your challenge. You might not be doing something that nutrition fits for, but I would contend that nutrition and what we eat is fuel, and that's our energy, and we all need more energy to achieve whatever it is that we want. So even if you haven't thought, oh, maybe nutrition is an important component for me and what I'm doing, maybe you're doing a business related goal and that's not really the next thing you need to pay attention to, maybe it does apply to you as part of a health or a lifestyle challenge. But if it doesn't, then hit me up in the comments below and I will help you to figure out, okay, what your next thing is if you haven't picked out already, and then how these lessons apply to you. Whatever your thing is, you're going to write down your beliefs about it. All your beliefs, positive, negative, don't judge them. Just write down every belief, everything you've ever heard, everything you hear people around you saying still that you might not believe it, but you're hearing it. And if you're hearing it, guess what? It's just like watching the news for a long, long time. If you continually watch other people's opinions and other people's thoughts, pretty soon you start agreeing with them. It's kind of like brainwashing. Watching the news media is like brainwashing yourself, right? And you're brainwashing yourself to other people's beliefs and other ways of thinking. So whatever your next thing is, for me it's nutrition. Write down all of your beliefs about nutrition. And I will see you tomorrow with the next thing we're going to do with this. Take care. Have an awesome day.